Hey, what's going on, guys? Alright, today, I want to have a discussion about a card, and this card is Rhoda, or as its full spelled out name is Reinforcement of the Army. Why do I want to talk about Reinforcement of the Army? Well, because I feel like with Noble Knights coming out and Battling Boxers, I wouldn't say our thing, but they topped twice, like 2 or 3 months ago, or a month ago, 2 or 3 times in regionals, and I just want to talk about its support and why, even though I should have talked about this before the ban list, but maybe next ban list, since Noble Knights are getting more support, why this card is not at 2. Well, so far, I've been looking up, and I really can't figure out why it's still at 1 after all these years, besides the fact that it helps heroes and 6 Sams. But that can all be counteracted. They did it with heroes when they brought back Stratos. They made Emergency Call to 3. Well, what you could do to give other warrior decks a boost and yet still make the 6 Sams and E-Heroes, which are the only 2 warrior decks that I know of that really matters, is bump Sheehan Smoke Signal down to 2, back down to 2, because it was at 2 for the longest time. Which people will be like, oh, well, it's not the same because Sheehan Smoke Signal only search for level 3 and lower 6 Samurai monsters. Yes, I understand that, but really, having it be a reinforcement of the army doesn't really help it that much. Yes, it does. You might be able to get keys on or something to special summon more, but in retrospect, it really doesn't help that much. Now, for Battling Boxers, it helps a lot, and Noble Knights, it really helps a lot. And I'm not against Noble Knights. They're all right, but they do some pretty cool plays, and they might be even better soon. But it could help them. And yeah, I know some people might be like, well, they don't need help. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if they need it. Like, it's just like you should have a searcher for warriors. Like, they have one for warriors. You should let them use it. And there's not really any good warrior decks. Like E-Heroes, just make E for emergency call from 3 down to 2, and make Rhoda at 2, so it would be the same thing. So you'd still have, it'd still basically be like having 3 emergency calls and 1 Rhoda, except it'd just be 2 calls and 2 Rhodas. It'd still be the same searching ability, because if I remember correctly, E for emergency call is level 4 lower E hero monster. Nothing would really change. I don't really know what they would bring that's any different. They might bring a photon slasher to their hand if they really needed to, a little quicker than they would have if they only had 3 E calls. But it really doesn't impact the deck. Now, Battling Boxer, this would help a lot, and people would be like, well, how much? It's not a lot, but it's just like 1 extra card, just 1 extra searcher. It helps, it speeds it up just a little bit, and that little bit of speed can actually make a deck more meta. More people will have it playing it. Will Konami do that? Probably not, because of Battling Boxers. But Noble Knights, well, they are a deck that Konami's trying to push, and I know they're probably going to make their own searcher, and they kind of already do for their spell cards. And they already kind of have a monster summoner monk type deal going on with, I think it's Medrot. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I feel like it should go back to 2, reinforcing the army. I think it's been years. I don't know. I don't even think I was playing back when I was at 2. I think I quit for that period of time. I could be wrong. It could have been at 1 for the longest time, even before that. I stopped playing in 2006, so yeah. But anyways, Rhoda needs to go back to 2, because I play Battling Boxers. Noble Knights look cool. I'm not going to play them. And there's just, not, I'd say a lot of decks, but like even Ninjas, like at 2 reinforcements in the army would just help it. Yeah, it's not going to be meta, but somebody might top a regional with it or something like that. It probably, if there's Rhoda at 2, some people might be like, oh, well, let me try to play this. And like try to do different cool things with it, because there's 2 searchers now. I mean, Fire Fist are freaking, I'm not saying they're overpowered, but they're really good. And they have 3 searchers, 3 10 key. And then they got Wolf Bark, which is like completely OP. I don't know how that card didn't get hit at all. Like, I mean, it's not a searcher, but I'm just saying it's really good. But that's just my piece on it. I don't know. I feel like somebody should do something about it. And if that person is anybody, I would say it's Konami. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me why. If I was wrong, if I missed something on why it shouldn't bring back, if it's a good reason, let me know. Because I'm not mad about it if you have your opinion. It's just, if there is a deck that there's a reason for it, then I would like to know. Yeah, okay. So alright, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, thumbs it up, subscribe for more videos from me, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.